Jay, today we're going to be very mindful, very considerate, very demure with this topic. So a little over a week ago, content creator Jules started this phrase and it took the world by storm. In that time frame, someone else, a gentleman, filed the trademark for that phrasing. And so in 2024, we know that anything we say or on video has the potential to go viral, but you don't really know what the outcome of that's going to be. So how does a creator protect themselves during that time once they see it starts to catch fire? What steps should they take?
Well, if this person is a real content creator and it's doing something they do on a regular basis, they need to get business education. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are just online doing things because you can. It's what it was created for. And the individual who attempted to, or who was going ahead on and trying to trademark, there's probably some business person who already know what time it is. That is a hustle. People buy websites, domains, things like that, and flip them. So I'm definitely not. I know that people probably doing the same thing with trademarks and it's the lack of information, the lack of education when it comes to entrepreneurship and business. Because on the internet you could just get on there and do something just the same way. Like it could have just caught on and could have had T-shirts and it just popped. And they'd have been okay with that, but nobody's rushing to talk about this part, the intellectual property part, or IP, as they say. That's important business education that everybody needs to know about. Your intellectual property, the things you come up with in your mind or that you hit the marketplace with first, should be trademarked. Everybody plays very fast and loose with the trademarking process and everything that comes along with that, unless you're creating something, like as far as something tangible and talk about patents, then they might be moving a little slow. And a lot of times it's because of how much it probably costs and the time frame is going to take for that to happen. But when it comes to trademarking, a lot of people play real fast and loose with that. People might have something rocking for 10 years before they even try to trademark it, or if the right people come around and start saying something they might not want to trademark, people don't value their intellectual property like they should. And with social media, you definitely need to do it, value it a whole lot more than ever before. Because as you said, anything you say or do can go viral. And if you're not smart, you don't have the knowledge, the business knowledge, and and the cachet to move around, somebody can take what you said and be a millionaire without even doing any work. It's something that you came up with. And so I'm not mad at either party. From what I'm hearing, they're going to fight about it. And that's good. That's an educational piece too. It's an educational nugget. Because even though you have something trademarked, your biggest defense is you being willing to fight for it. Because you can trademark it, copyright it, have your patent, all that other stuff. That don't mean that a bigger company won't try to come and take it from you. And if you're not willing to strap up and fight for it, then they still take it for you. So once you go through that process, it's hard enough to get the information and learn and do all that other stuff. But if you're not willing to fight for it, you can still lose your product.